Welcome to a nutty adventure exploring personal growth and wellness, breaking down the stigma around mental health along the way. Let's dive in because now it's time to show me your nuts.
Good morning and welcome to Show Me Your Nuts. It is time for another amazing show. And I will have to say this one is being pre-recorded. But don't let that fool you. Because it's going to be a lot of fun. And if it weren't pre-recorded, we might have to go all day. When you meet my next guest and when you see us together, you will understand why we pre-recorded to constrain our own time. Because otherwise we would still be here 3 weeks from now, still on the same show. Welcome back to the resilience. Last week, we learned how to bounce forward into our timeline, into our future memories, and we learned how to work on resilient foundations so that when we bounce forward, we're really launching ourselves. Today, we're going to look at a sneaky little protection mechanism that our brain does, and it does it that keeps us stuck right where we're at. Just like you got feet in glue or honey or mud and you cannot move forward. We're talking about procrastination today. And there's a misnomer about procrastination. Procrastination is not, I repeat, is not laziness. It's your nervous system trying to keep you safe. It's your unconscious mind saying, hey, I don't know about this. It's not you being lazy. But being told you're lazy when you have procrastinated, when your nervous system is keeping you stuck, actually can build in further layers of negative emotions and limiting beliefs about procrastination so that when you do try to break it, it's harder to break. So let's start back at the beginning. Discover how resilience helps us move through feeling like your feet are stuck in the mud when your unconscious mind and your nervous system keeps you stuck with those procrastination tricks. First thing in the chat, and even though this is being pre-recorded, I do want to see this in when I watch the replay or when I'm watching Tuesday morning. On a scale of frozen squirrel to action ninja, similar to our guest last week, if you guys don't remember the ninja bot squirrel, on a scale from frozen squirrel to ninja bot squirrel, where are you today? Where are you at today? So while you're thinking about that, I'm going to get ready to bring on our next amazing guest. Welcome to the Nuts, Peggy MacArthur.
Hey, I am so excited to be hanging out with you today, Stacy.
Peggy and I might go down a few squirrel rabbit holes and things like that during the show. And it's not procrastination. It's idea generation. It's actually the opposite of procrastination because when my brain starts saying something, then Peggy starts saying something, then mine goes, oh my God, but this. And she's like, oh yeah, and this, right?
That's collaboration, not procrastination.
Exactly. And it's definitely not, it's the farthest thing from lazy there ever was. Now, that doesn't mean we get things done all the time. But we do get things done.
And I would say that I get a lot of things done. The problem is sometimes I do the things that come to my head instead of the things that are on my to-do list. That's where
which I think at some point we probably should tell them about Ellie. our friend Ellie too.
So
So could maybe before we tell them about Ellie, would you do me the favor of telling our audience about you, who you are, what you do, what's your magic squirrel trick?
my magic squirrel trick. Man, I wish you would have asked me that before you put me on the spot, because I would have come up with a really, I'll save that to the end of my introduction. I may have something.
That'll work.
My name's Peggy MacArthur. I am physically located in Los Angeles, California. I'm global because I do a lot of things online. I am a certified professional photographer. I've been doing that for 37 plus years. So a little bit of experience in the world of photography. In addition to that, about 5-6 years ago, I started helping photographers, which quickly turned into creative business people, which quickly just turned into business people, run thriving businesses. Because I used to think that only photographers didn't like businessing, but it turns out a lot of us don't like businessing. We like to focus on our gift and our craft and our talent. And we think that if we're like the best at, for me, a photographer, if I'm the best photographer around and my prices are reasonable, then people will just come and show up. Well, that's not how business works, turns out.
Mm-hmm.
So I am an empowerer. I help amazing, genius business people make money. That's my squirrel. That's my secret squirrel power is I make other people lots of money. I'm really good at it. I am good at empowering business people to see what they're good at and allow them the permission to be good at what they're good at and thrive and do what they love and make a living at it.
And that's one of the things you have done to help me. If we're gonna get into the for reals, and I just found out, if we're gonna talk about real, that apparently we are live now.
Yay!
We are actually live, and maybe we should just give them a teaser.
Maybe we'll just give you a teaser and then you'll have to come back Tuesday and watch the rest of it.
Let's do that.
Practice.
Let's tell them a little bit about Ellie. And
because that is something they should just download between now and Tuesday.
So your homework, if you're watching us, is, and I'm going to put the link in the chat. And first I'm going to check the link and make sure, because this is all okay. We went from pre-recorded show to
we're live.
We're live, and we are we're live and in improv. And
so
this is, in fact, the correct link.
So let me just tell your viewers a little bit about Ellie here. So I always have 25 million things going on at the same time. And my biggest procrastination is emails. I literally hate emails because I'll open them up and I'll think, oh, I can't do that right now. I need to do it later when I get this information or that information. And then I never, ever revisit that email, ever.
Ruh-roh.
And then people email me and they're like, hey, you got that bio and headshot for the Show Me Your Nuts podcast? And I'm like, oh, actually, I do. Let me just take care of that right now. Anyway, so Stacy, one day when we were discussing my aversion to emails, she was like,
our shared aversion to email. Let's
gotta get it.
So our shared aversion.
Yes. So Ellie is a planner that lives right here. I have 3 screens and it lives right here. And it has all of the things I need to do today. And it has a brain dump, stuff that I need to visit at a later time. And I can move it like a Trello board. I can move things wherever they need to be. Here's the kicker. I get an email, I can forward it to my Ellie and it goes to my desktop. And I have a reminder that, oh, I need to take care of that email today. So
It
that's
goes straight in your task list, either
it
in your
goes.
brain dump, if it's a future one,
You can
or
decide where you want to email it. I can email it to my today's task list. I can email it to my brain dump, which is I'll go look at that, tomorrow or whenever time allows and put it where I need to.
Mhm.
And so Ellie's been a game changer for me.
Yeah. And you can also take your tasks and put them onto your Google Calendar.
And then it blocks off
directly in
time so that
And it
people
blocks
don't
off time
schedule.
so you're not so busy that you forget to do the thing you said you were gonna do.
See,
So
what we did is we just turned this little oopsie, we're actually live into an Ellie commercial. You're welcome.
it is. And when you tune in Tuesday, you will find even more tips and tricks on business procrastination from myself, the Squirrel Wrangler, and from my dear friend over here, Miss Peggy MacArthur of the Global Business Plaza. We'll see you on Tuesday morning.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home. Where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Thank you for joining us on this nutty adventure. Remember, personal growth and wellness are journeys best taken together. Keep exploring, keep growing, and don't forget to show me your nuts next time.